It's Tuesday, October 1st, and I'm 3 weeks away from the race. And I just did hills. So I just did 8 hills, and there's really no way to explain the beastness that was this hill, except if you're in New England and you know those hills that the plows have a really hard time getting. Yeah, that's this one. Like a really hard time getting. I wouldn't be surprised if they give up every once in a while, because it's brand new pavement, so it's really slippery. It's like, get out there early or you're never gonna get it. So, and it helps that I live on a hill, so there's one big giant hill warm up to get to the worst part of the hill, and then do that 8 times. It was very much a mixed blessing. Like, I found myself running it, and by the time I was at the 5th time, I'm over halfway through. I'm like, oh, I'm over halfway through. Dude, I am a sick and twisted individual if I'm, like, sad because this is almost done. But I really did, like, by the time you hit the 8th one, you're like, oh, it's over. I'd do another one, but I really don't have it in me. And besides, it's already close to 8. I gotta get home. So yeah, another really early morning run. So for anybody who lives north of the 40th latitude, that means at 7 o'clock in the morning in October, it's dark. Not terribly dark, but the sun's nowhere over the horizon yet. It's just bright enough so you can see. No street lights are on. That's pretty much it. And it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. It's gonna be like November by the time. Yeah, it's like November 20th, I think, is when we change our clocks so that we're no longer getting up in the dark. I think they changed that so that we have to deal with the depressingness that is waking up and it not being light until 8 o'clock, and then suddenly we change the clocks and it's like, oh, it's light. It's really just not fun. Allergies are kicking in because it's fall and there's a lot of leaf mold and whatnot. And it's cold, so I'm sure you can kind of see my breath. But it's fine. I have my hat, and that's pretty much all I need. Hat, long sleeve, and I got thermals too. So it doesn't bother me at all. I'm the only one out there running. Everybody else is wearing like winter jackets and walking their dogs. They're like, oh, it's cold. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it is. I just don't know it anymore. So I guess I'm gonna have to cut this one short. I want to do 11 miles this weekend because I haven't done an 11 mile yet. I'm really comfortable doing up to 9 miles. Like the 7.5, I could have kept going. I easily could have done another mile out of that, another 1.5 miles. But I don't have time because we're moving, because we got a house. So I'm a little bummed. I don't know where I'm going to do my hills. There's one hill by the house that leads up to a nice trail, but it's not as vicious as the one I just did. So it'll be kind of like, oh, you're easy. I'll do like 8 more of you. Do it twice. So yeah. It'll be good. I'm just really glad that I've got a trail nearby and it's got 5 miles of trail on it, so I can go run 5 miles anytime I want. They'll just do it twice if I really care. I'm glad, because here I ran the road twice and redid loops and redid areas, and I still only got 7.5 miles out of it. I'm really tired of backtracking over my own trail. Like, I've gone up and down this same road twice already. I'm really getting tired of this. So doing it on trails will be much easier, and there's a lot more runners and a lot more people, like social. There's no cars, so I'm looking forward to it. Yes, part of my specs of buying a house was that it was near a running trail. You know you're a runner when. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs, take a shower, and start packing and stretching and doing more weight routines because I need to strengthen my muscles still. Doing a lot of that.